crazy.
We're live.
We're live. Hello, and welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast. My name is Louie.
My name is Josh.
Oh, and we're two brothers who love to talk about hockey.
Especially the Pittsburgh Penguins.
The Pittsburgh Penguins won. They beat the Nashville Predators 4-2, and our playoff odds has still gone down.
Yeah.
So we are not any better than we were coming into this game. So the Penguins need to play one more game, and we need to play one more game against the who are we playing, Josh? The
New York Islanders.
New York Islanders
on the island.
We're away.
We're away.
So the New York Islanders are away, and we are playing for our lives.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the Pittsburgh Penguins need to win this game, and we need literally everyone else to lose and everyone else to be quiet. That's going on in the background. We got a great episode for you today. All right. We have to talk about this current game. We have to talk about the playoff race. We have a few guests that are with us today. What was that? Why are you whispering? What? Just go ahead.
We're the new lady pens.
We got with us. All right. So we got our spouse, our sister with us. So
Yay.
they're trying to keep their composure behind the camera right now. They're getting all ready to come on camera. They're nervous. They see a lot of people on, and they're getting a little scared. We even have a confidence monitor over there. I think things are great.
Are you recording?
We're not as blurry. Keep the noise to the minimum behind the camera. We're all on vacation. We're on family vacation in. I was going to say Michigan. We're in Tennessee.
Yeah.
We're in Dolly World, Tennessee.
Correct.
Yeah, we are. Keep it quiet over there. All right. All right. So the Pittsburgh Penguins. Gents, are you on the McDonald's Wi-Fi?
Turn off the Wi-Fi.
Oh no. Yeah. So let's turn off all the Wi-Fi around.
All the way around.
All the way around. How bad is it? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. See, because this is what happens. See, like for
Yeah.
us.
For you.
We look good. I'm streaming and you say I'm all pixelated. I have no idea because I look like this.
Yeah, usually Josh's Wi-Fi is absolute trash.
That's why I have no idea whenever I'm trash because to
Pretty
me,
pixelated.
I look good.
Wayne, how do we sound though? Don't be rude. It's Dollywood. That's true, Rochelle. Thanks.
Okay.
Wait, so how bad are we? Are we good? Do we sound all right but just look trash? Because I could take that.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll find out. They'll let us know.
Blurry. Oh, thanks, guys.
Sound
Sounds
is
great. Perfect. That's all we need. Thanks, Wayne. But yeah, so the Pittsburgh Penguins actually played pretty well tonight against the Nashville. They came in knowing this is a must-win for them, and it looks like all the people who we thought should step up stepped up, including Bemstrom and Riley Smith of all people.
Yeah, and then that goal from Bemstrom, we were watching it live, and I told you, like, that's the type of play that I was expecting from Carlson all season.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know he's had it a few times, but I really can't with everyone right here.
I know it's freaking me out. It's like we have a live audience,
yes.
and it's not the people we would want in our live audience because
but
they would make fun of us. So,
but what I'm saying is when Erik Karlsson had his 1,000th game and they did that highlight reel, and oh man, like. We're missing some of those plays.
Yeah.
I would love for some of those plays to happen. And sure enough, it happened tonight with that huge goal to Bemstrom to bring it to 4-2, able to get us the victory, essentially the winning goal, even though I think Riley Smith's goal is classified as the winning goal.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like you said, everyone stepped up. I think did Rust, he hit a milestone with that assist.
300 assists.
300th assist on that Riley Smith goal. So, yeah, like you said, everyone's stepping up, and now we just need to finish the deal on Wednesday against the Islanders.
And before we talk about that game, we also got to talk about Saturday's game against Boston Bruins that didn't end well for the Penguins, but if we won that game, that would have put us in a better situation in the playoff race.
Yeah.
And it kind of didn't. We kind of sucked that game. Ned got pulled for the very first time.
Yeah.
Jari went in, and we did not see Jari tonight, which a lot of people thought we would ride Jari for the rest of the season. that was not the case. We started Ned, and honestly, he looked phenomenal tonight. He looked really good. He had a lot of key saves. He was in, what we needed to do. But the Penguins lost on Saturday, not put us in a good playoff race, which gives us to Wednesday, which is the game of lives. So they're playing the Islanders, and if they win, we have to root for other people to lose.
Correct.
So if the Penguins lose, it's over. It's done. There is no way the Penguins are going to make the playoffs if we lose on Wednesday. But if we win on Wednesday and the Red Wings lose, the Washington Capitals lose, we have a shot. We have a shot to clinch that second wild card spot. Pittsburgh Penguins are in the playoffs, and you get more Penguins collective. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? I know a lot of people behind the camera are secretly hoping that the way the Penguins end their season and we stop recording for this season. But we're hoping that the Penguins continue their playoff race. We get to hop on here more and entertain you guys. And Josh, you have all the stats, the analytics for us to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Take it away.
Yeah, so before we even get to Wednesday's game against the Islanders, we need the Canadians to beat the Red Wings and the Flyers to beat the Capitals, right? Because today is Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday.
Correct.
So it looks like, unfortunately, we're going to be rooting for some crappy teams to be pulling out some victories here. I don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, if they're able to pull some stuff out and we get the win, like Louie said, we need to get going into the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. Everyone's got to be watching those games tomorrow night. The Red Wings versus the Canadians and the Capitals versus the Flyers, both at 7:00. They'll be huge. But what's crazy is that going into tonight's game, we only had a 23% chance of making the playoffs. And
now, what is it now? Do you know?
I don't. They haven't updated it yet, but they usually do. We usually do at like 10:15
right now.
They usually do about 10:15, so we still have some time because the East Coast games haven't finished yet.
So with our game, if we would have won, it goes up to 41.74% to make the playoffs. So that's where we're currently.
That Boston loss killed us.
Yes. So we are currently still a little bit higher than we were. It's possible. It's possible for the Penguins could get into the playoffs. But we got to take the silver, which is 2 weeks ago, Pittsburgh Penguins were absolutely out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
They had a 0.4% chance to make the playoffs. So now that they're in a spot, we have to be a little bit grateful. We have to be a little bit excited because this season has not been great for the Penguins. So the fact that if they can make the playoffs game push, that's a miracle in itself. All right. But it's all up to the Penguins now. They got to win on Wednesday, and they got to hope for people to lose.
Yeah.
So
it starts tomorrow.
It starts tomorrow.
We got to
so
have those teams lose before we even
play
on
Wednesday.
Even play on
so
Wednesday.
We got to root for the Montreal Canadiens and the Philadelphia Flyers tomorrow, and then the Penguins got to beat the Islanders, and then we got to play off. But microphone almost fell. So apologies to everyone who just got this loud bang in your ear. The Penguins hopefully get a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And we have one more game. But we wanted to do something fun today, Josh. We want to do something fun. We want to entertain you. We did not want to do this, okay? This is something that was suggested by the wives and our sister who really wanted to come on and ask us questions, okay? We do not know what these questions are, so apologies in advance. I'm ignoring Ben in the chat right now. We're going to bring them on. They're coming on camera, so ladies of TPC, come on in. They're tiptoeing as if you guys can't hear them. Okay, so Abby, come on in. You all know Abby, my wife. She runs our social media. She does a lot of work for TPC. So let's give it up for Abby. This is our sister, Jen, who this was kind of her idea. So we're gonna blame her
Well,
if this turns
episode,
out.
not the whole thing, but
That does, yeah. It was our idea to do the TPC.
And this is my wife, Lauren.
So let's give it up for the ladies of TPC. All right. So Jen, how do you want to do this?
Ben, I so wish it was that simple.
We don't even know what's going on.
He's asking if we're playing the newlywed game.
So
that's
It would be
Well,
weird.
then
If
why
you were
would
with me
Jen
here.
be?
this episode is gonna suck. But here we go.
Oh, it's gonna be your best
All
one yet.
right.
It's
All
gonna
right.
be your best one yet.
All right. Well then. All right.
Well, we'll
You
see if
guys
the
are
viewers.
going famous.
All right,
after
just so
this
you know,
one.
just
Sure.
keep an eye on the viewers. If they start dropping,
It's because
It's-
of
It's going
It's
up.
high.
It's going up.
Oh.
Look at that.
easy.
all right, Jen. What do you want to do? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go down the line and ask questions.
I think we
Okay.
should start with Lauren.
We should start with Lauren. Okay.
Yeah.
And this goes out. We're gonna let you know if it's to both of you or just one of you.
Okay,
Get ready.
Okay.
So we can keep moving, okay?
I like it.
Sports of all the teams. Why
Okay.
hockey and why the Pittsburgh Penguins? Now I know you're Pittsburgh residents, but that's more recent.
That's
so
recent.
This started years ago before you even lived there. So why hockey and why the Penguins?
Well, I think it's been a while, but like 5 years ago, Louie was like, "Hey, we should do a podcast," and I said, "No, I don't like hearing the sound of my own voice, so I'm not going to do it." And then, see,
But yeah,
thanks. And then
I love your voice.
literally every game, he like, "Oh, what'd you think of this? Oh, what did you see that play?" So then it just turned into, I just finally caved and like, okay, fine. Instead of
Yeah.
accepting these calls every night, might as well just put it out there for everyone else to hear us banter back and forth.
But why the Penguins?
Because that's the only team you call me on.
Yeah.
So
Well, just the
yeah, I think it's just that they coincide together.
for the
Yeah.
podcast. Well, I mean, hockey's my favorite sport, so I love watching it, talking about it, playing. So the fact that the one team that me and Josh
That's
are
true.
aligned,
Yes.
which is the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's a Titans fan. I'm a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
He's a Yankees fan. I'm a Red Sox fan. So we don't agree on a lot of sports, but Pittsburgh Penguins we do, and we kind of have a shared connection growing up in Wilkes-Barre. So we
Yes.
always wanted to kind of talk about it because Wilkes-Barre doesn't get enough love, and also we love arguing.
Shout out Bloomquist. He's about
That's
to he's about to tie
You got a nice
Marc-Andre Fleury for most wins in
Yeah,
Wilkes-Barre.
shout out to NES here. Look at that. Look. Aw. Look what he wrote. He said, "And you built a beautiful community." Thank you. But no,
He's one of the OGs.
He's
He
one
would
of the
know.
OGs for sure.
Yes.
He would know.
Do
you know what NES stands for?
No.
Oh God.
What is it?
But yeah,
What is it?
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh yeah, I love Nintendo.
so he actually has a YouTube channel. Shout out NES.
Shout out,
All right.
subscribe.
All right, you just found out about him, but yeah, sure. He covers all old retro games, and he has a podcast called The Weekend Warp Pipe.
Nice.
Nailed it.
I think the
And
weekly.
Weekly Warp Pipe.
Yeah.
And you can find him on YouTube under those names.
Jen's acting like she knows.
So,
like she's a
shout out
subscriber.
NES. So if you guys like that retro gaming and that kind of stuff, find NES and the Weekly Warp Pipe on YouTube. Sorry,
Go ahead,
I
Jen.
kind of ended your answer with a plug. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh geez, the clearing of the throat here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
our Spotify listeners are gonna
What?
love that.
Your favorite history of either hockey or
Ooh.
Penguin games? You
No,
can
you
choose
go
either
first.
hockey moment
You go
first. Hockey
overall or Penguins specific.
I'm trying to go. Okay, so I usually answer this question by saying 2016 double overtime with Chris Kunitz scoring a
Yeah,
goal.
against Ottawa.
But I'll change it up because I'll tell you the moment I fell in love with hockey, where Andy Chiodo, who's a goaltender at the time, skated up to the blue line to stop a breakaway.
Dope.
He dove and he missed him completely. The guy skated wide open net, missed it. Crazy moment in hockey. And from that moment on, I said, this is the greatest sport ever. So
Yeah. It's hard because there's a lot of memorable moments as a Penguins fan, to be honest. Like it's like we're legitimately spoiled.
Yeah.
So to be honest, it's probably Yikes. I don't even know which one to choose. But I would go with, I think you're right. It's got to be that Ottawa game, just because even though they were doing well in the playoffs at that point, you still didn't know if they were good enough to like actually make the cup run. And that overtime goal by Kunitz previously secured the series, but then propelled us all the way to the Stanley Cup and started the back. I'll say that one.
Abby.
All right. You know, me being a pessimist here. What is one of your biggest pet peeves when it comes to the hockey community?
Oh,
Ooh,
careful,
nice.
careful.
Oh no, we don't care.
Yeah.
What's
What
our
is
biggest
your
pet
topics?
biggest pet peeve? Biggest pet peeve of all hockey fans?
Yeah, I was gonna say of all hockey fans,
Yeah.
Or just of certain group?
Just like the hockey community in general.
okay.
You go. You have an
okay.
answer.
So this is something that is probably going to Ben in the chat is probably going to make some people angry, because I actually was in this category for a long time. It's the lack of knowledge or the lack of, like, I don't know, thoroughness.
Yeah, sure.
Like, because a lot of the other sports are kind of just constantly thrown at you and just they're in your face 24/7. But like with hockey, it's not. So you have to do a little bit more homework on your own. And I feel like a lot of hockey fans don't say they're sports fans and that they're hockey fans, but then when you try to dive in a little bit with them, they're drowning. They have no idea what they're talking about. So I would just say, for those who claim that they're hockey fans and then you start speaking hockey to them, they start floundering, and that's my biggest pet peeve.
Okay. I'd say
That was
now
a good
that
one.
you say that,
That was a good one.
first thing that comes to mind is people who think they're analysts.
Yeah.
Just because, look, we do not think that at all. We understand that we're just two people who like talking about hockey. We do not have the thorough knowledge of everything. We want to learn, and we just love talking about the Penguins. We know we're fanboys. We understand that we're in that category. So the fact that some people who think that just because they have a podcast or they have a Twitter account that has a lot of followers does not make you an analyst, does not make you a professional. It just makes you someone who understands the game of hockey. So get your stuff straight.
That was aggressive.
That felt direct.
That was
That was
Calm
If
down.
you feel threatened by that, maybe change your ways.
wow.
Wow.
Jenna, was that
That was at
Oh.
Lawrence, back at Lauren.
Answering my question.
Oh no.
Improv.
curveballs? She
So-
does this all the time. All the time.
You are the planner and I'm the spontaneous one.
Yes.
So there's not many things that make you emotional, Josh, but
Oh,
there
boy.
are a few hockey moments that have brought you not to tears, but have
Ooh.
made you like very
Just throwing you under the
sensitive.
bus.
No, and there's a couple moments in you told me about that have made you feel that way. So can you think of any hockey
Wow.
moments, like recent or historic, that have really just like hit home?
Major crack.
Maybe not like the biggest, like, you know, record-breaking moments, but the things that have really hit home with you.
There's a few. Like, not gonna lie, the last woke to
Oh,
you,
yeah.
me, and Dad, because like we knew it was like the last one because Dad wasn't renewing the season tickets. You were moving, so it was like
Yeah.
the last one. So it was like the last hurrah. So that one, and then also when we, I don't know if it wasn't the cup, right? Where
You were there.
was it the cup?
Yeah,
the
you
first
and
one.
Lauren were there.
The
Not
16.
the 16. It was the back-to-back.
It was the 17.
Yeah.
But so then it was that one where we were able to watch it together.
Yeah.
Of them winning the cup. So I think those two are the ones that I remember.
Yeah. There, and honestly, that was going to be my answer. The last time I legitimately cried at a hockey game, it was before I even knew you. It was 2017. It was the year before we met, and
Before Abby.
before Abby. There you go. It was, we won the cup. You guys were sitting on the couch, and I was just, I couldn't believe it.
Did you
Yeah.
saw him?
I didn't sob, but like
Oh.
there was tears coming down.
I don't
so.
think any sports moment has made me sob. But
No.
I mean,
No, that's not
got
what I
me
meant.
got me teary
It
eyed.
got me, yeah. Like I
emotional.
genuinely like tears ran down my face because I was like,
Yeah. The
Holy
Olympics.
cow.
The Olympics do it for me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like what? Singing the national.
Watching them compete, and then like when they actually
Oh,
win,
they're
and
the
like
country.
and
Yeah.
like
they do
the
the
pride.
somersaults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a,
I am actually. Yeah,
Okay.
but you're not gonna watch the
This
summer.
is off the record. It's not one of my questions, but did you cry when I moved?
Me? Yes.
Oh.
did you?
Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna go full disclosure? I told Lauren this.
What are we doing
A
here?
couple months. More than a few months ago now, right, babe?
That's where you're headed.
No, remember I told you like it's hard going to visit and watch you on stage and worship because honestly, watching you sing makes me emotional.
Yeah, happy bus funeral.
Yeah, that's why I told you to stop when we were
What?
in line. We were in line to pay our last respects to our grandfather, and she's singing, and I'm emotional wreck, not only because of us losing our grandfather, but because she's singing over my shoulder, and I just turn around and I'm like, you gotta stop.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that was pretty emotional.
Bring people to tears.
All right, Jen. Way to just take that moment and
yeah,
crush it.
just take it all for
All right.
yourself.
It's beautiful. Mom and Dad are probably crying right now.
Yeah. Oh, honestly, they
They
are.
probably
They
are.
are. They are. They're like, oh my gosh, all my kids together.
They're like, how do we get a picture of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on the big screen, Lou. You're on the big screen. Daddy just threw us up on YouTube.
Okay, so I'm a youth leader and I'm known for asking would you rather questions every service. So your would you rather question is, would you rather be a legendary player or a legendary coach?
Player.
Yeah. If you're not a legendary, so there's only a handful of legendary coaches. But
our dad in the comment section was referring to, I'm assuming, making them cry.
I
Yeah.
was crying upstairs.
Yeah.
Look, your numbers just went up like 12 people because we're here.
Okay.
I don't think it's
Rather the legendary hockey coach or a player. I think it's pretty obvious.
A lot of legendary players become coaches.
Not really.
no.
No.
Only a handful.
We're learning.
Yeah.
So
We're
like
learning.
actually, if you weren't a legendary player, you're more likely to be a coach.
Yes.
Mhm.
So Wayne
Oh,
Gretzky,
so-
probably arguably the best hockey player of all time, terrible at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like those who can't do teach kind of
Yes.
Oh.
So not to throw shade on
That's
Mike
right, Ben.
Sullivan because he's a great head coach, but he was a player. So
He had a short career,
yeah.
and now he's probably the best coaches for Pittsburgh Penguins history.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you're right, Ben. I am. Abby,
Oh.
you're up.
Yeah. I was waiting.
Compared to other sports you like, what characteristics make hockey unique? 'Cause I know.
Speed, the aggressiveness,
Okay.
All right.
the skill,
I do like the fighting.
the
You
fighting.
like the fighting? Okay.
I
yeah.
wish it was more.
See, honestly, I think.
Yeah, I know they're trying to
Really?
Yeah, they're trying it. I don't like that.
because
I do think
they
go
don't
ahead.
want
No.
fans like you.
It's the only sport besides
Oh my
boxing where you're,
God,
like, not,
You're allowed to
where
fight.
you're not
yeah.
like penalized for punching someone.
Well, you are penalized,
yeah,
but you're
Thrown
allowed.
out of the game.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
Yeah.
That's
a half truth.
It's a half truth. Yeah, you. Depending on how many fights you've been in a game, you can be thrown out, but it doesn't matter. That is late with the comments, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it takes him a while.
It takes him a while to type. You got the M and the A. Okay. All right. So now I could say it's the only sport where it requires two talents.
Mhm.
You have to be able to skate really well, and you have to be able to play a sport that is on those skates. So football, you're on the grass. Soccer, you're on the grass. Baseball, you're on the field. There doesn't require another ability to play those sports. So hockey, it takes two. But also, I just love the guys are unreal, coolest guys around, like hockey players. So I like that.
I think
too.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah.
Jen.
No, it's
That,
Lawrence.
that was Jen. She did.
No, that was Abby.
No,
Are you guys
Abby.
confused?
Yeah.
We are confused. Yeah.
All right. It's my last one because our kids are going to be up way too early.
We got time.
Taking
We got
it not hockey for the final one.
Oh no.
He's a dad of 3, but I want to ask you both, what's your proudest husband moment?
Oh,
Doesn't have to be related to our boys, but a proud husband moment, whether like for your marriage or just like proud of your wife for something she was able to do.
Oh, be careful. They're right here.
we have to pick one.
Oh,
Nice.
all nice.
Nice.
That
Nice.
9 years.
There's a lot. I mean, so you ran a marathon, over 3/4 of it on a broken foot.
That's true.
Where was I?
Yeah.
What were you doing? Why?
I broke my foot while running and
Yeah.
just continued to run.
She just-
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's
She thought she
damaging.
was like kind of in her foot. Actually, it was broken. The birth of all 3 of our boys. First one was a C-section, and you felt it. So yeah, that's wild. And then the third, no pain meds whatsoever, natural birth. You tried to get a sliver out of my finger together, and today, and I couldn't hold it together, and that was a sliver.
Did you cry
So-
again?
He was
Did you cry again?
He was
I was in some pain. I was in some pain. So,
Sliver of my
Yes.
finger.
Today,
Hours
actually.
ago.
So yeah, because like honestly, those are things that is just in my mind. Yeah, and also just every day, just literally put yourself before our 3 boys. I can't do that. So love you.
Can I kiss you on camera?
Sure.
Ew.
All right. All right. Like you said, Josh, there's so many. So many. Well, we don't have kids yet. But I am super proud of how open you are with my family and how you moved. You moved from your home, then we moved to Florida, then we moved to Pittsburgh, and you were just on board, and just how supportive you are, and just how smart, and you're the brains of the marriage, and just overall,
Facts.
okay, all right. Well, don't need a choir of all right. But you just overall, and just the things that I don't want to say on camera.
Gross.
Oh, Jennifer, but she knows what they are. I don't need to share that information with all of you.
Thank you, Louis. Thank
Yeah.
But
you.
they're no.
Keep that behind closed doors.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yes, a proud moment is just how supportive she is. When I tell her, hey, we're going to do a podcast,
Yeah.
and she goes, how many games is that? And I go, 82. And she goes, and the playoffs? I go, we'll see. So just how supportive she is, I think that makes me really proud that not only is she's smart, like she's the brains of the marriage, but all ridiculous dreams, like doing a podcast.
Just putting up.
Are we
with
gonna
you,
get a kiss?
putting up with
There you
you
go.
every single day? That's
Yeah, I know.
Good
It's
enough.
hard. It's hard putting up with.
Sorry, Jen, you don't get
Okay,
it.
my
Yeah.
question is, tell me all the amazing things about your sister. Tell everyone.
Jen's like,
The
Why
day
I love
she
you.
moved to Michigan was the greatest day of my life.
Anyway, my real question
Thank God you're not listening.
is,
Yeah, that would be rough.
if you guys were ice cream flavors,
Ooh,
choose for each other what you would be
wow,
and why.
wow,
Why?
wow.
So Josh will choose what ice cream
Louie, you go
flavor
first.
Louie would be.
And I have to choose what he would be.
Yeah.
Guys, look at the people just jumping on me.
I know.
Here.
Well, I know.
oh, up.
Wow.
Wow, you guys are
Wow.
so
You guys
good.
jumped.
Maybe
right
we'll come back.
I know that
30 people.
it's chocolate chip cookie dough. Because you
No,
really
not
know.
his favorite. What he would
No,
be.
no,
What
yeah,
describes?
what-
what
describe
Josh-
me as a
Embody him as a flavor.
yes.
Remember the tears we just spoke about.
Yeah.
I immediately have one.
For who?
What's yours? What's yours? For you? For him?
him.
What is it?
No,
Yeah.
no. You go first. I
I
want to
don't
hear
know.
her second.
Wait,
Wait, Abby, hold up.
You're
No-
so bland, Josh.
No lie. I thought at first we'd have to do it for ourselves. That was the first one that came to mind.
So
First one, I was like vanilla.
Classic.
Actually, you can't go
It's
wrong.
not-
It goes with everything,
oh,
and it doesn't taste bad.
It blends well with other things.
Thank you.
and-
Boring.
and
Thank
so-
you.
thank
And
you.
I'm boring.
If that's a testament, his shirts are
Josh.
non-plastic.
Okay, Ben in the chat says Josh is mint chocolate chip.
Oh, he
Why?
hates mint.
Now,
Why?
just letting you know.
Louis hard, right, Ben? Thank you.
So maybe I'm a
Yes.
Neapolitan. What is it?
Ooh,
A
yeah,
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
Because I got so many different flavors to me. You know.
Okay, don't ever say that again. Rocky Road. Louie's Rocky Road.
Why am I Rocky Road?
Just because of the name?
Because just my life has just been a rocky road.
Sometimes you're sometimes you're nice.
Why is Rocky Road?
Why am I mean first?
What?
That's what you said. You said sometimes you're mean. So
Death by chocolate.
why death by chocolate? You know, because he might have diabetes. I don't know. All right, Ben, you said you got it. Moose tracks. That is my favorite, dude. So
Why?
yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
Stop with the
Whose
why.
birthday
Stop with the
cake?
why. Who cares about why?
What
Let's
was
just
that?
throw out flavors here.
It is, yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on in Moose
Moose
tracks.
tracks is great.
It's a lot of stuff.
Moose tracks is great.
For Josh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna stick to my guns here.
Yeah.
So it's the what is it? The chocolate chip cookie dip,
Chocolate chip cookie, yeah.
vanilla, because
Mm-hmm.
don't take this wrong, vanilla
I'm
kind
a
of guy.
vanilla guy.
Yeah, you know.
I'm not.
You go with
Go with a lot.
as well.
Yeah.
You do. Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
to add on because he's old.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
That's one thing that
Well,
you
ready?
love
Ready?
about you, is you're an old
He
soul.
also a chocolate chip cookie, because who doesn't love a good chocolate chip
That's
cookie?
Nice.
true.
That's good.
Oh.
That's good.
Why are
You
nice?
asked the
Why are
question.
you so nice to each other on the podcast? Show them the real you.
See, this is the closer siblings, and then
Yeah.
this is the one that's left out.
I am leaving.
Hear what Lauren's is for me.
What? Yeah, she said it. And
Oh,
she's,
well, I mean,
No.
soft chocolate. That's you. Like you're predictable.
oh,
You know, there's no extra fluff. But
You're
that's
just-
the flavor you like to eat. That's
I
not the
do.
flavor I really used to describe
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, soft serve chocolate with a
Mm.
cup cone,
Ooh,
and then the.
are you doing a
sprinkles.
waffle cone?
No, just the regular sugar.
Are you kidding me? There's no variety for this.
Yeah.
meal.
See,
Regular
vanilla.
Alright.
sugar,
Vanilla.
cup cone.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling frisky,
But we call them.
Jimmy's.
Jimmy's.
All right.
Abby, final question.
Okay, sorry. I was so caught up in like, what kind of flavor are you?
wait,
guys?
Well,
Hold
what
on
do you
now.
have for me?
Wait, we talked
Okay.
about doing ice creams like Sundays. Are we doing that this week?
Yeah, are we?
Yes.
Because
Sponsored-
now I want it.
Sponsored by Uncle Louie and Aunt Abby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
I was gonna say, let me elaborate. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say,
Is Dad okay?
Death fell off the bed.
Death by chocolate.
We already had it.
Oh no. I hope someone's okay. Someone probably just died upstairs.
Lots walking around.
Yeah. Now there's walking around. So
All
if
right.
the door opens, we gotta go.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say Rocky Road, but the reason I was gonna say that
Mm.
is because you're kind of the opposite of Josh, and there's not that. Okay, let me.
Sorry, Abby. Sorry.
There's so much to you.
Hold on.
You're not predictable. There's a lot of complexities to you, but in a good way.
Yeah.
You can be super aggressive and like competitive, but you can
Okay.
also be really sensitive and gentle. Like it's just like and
Dad dropped his phone. Okay, this is great.
Falling asleep.
Yeah.
He probably didn't fall asleep.
This is late.
All
It's
right,
an
go ahead.
adventure.
All right,
It's
it's
an
an adventure.
adventure.
You never know what you're gonna get.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How are you doing that?
See how much fun we have on this podcast?
Oh,
Okay, so last question goes to Abby.
okay.
What's the two? The two. The two
Two's the
should
balloons.
Be, no,
No,
two should
confetti.
be confetti.
Yeah.
Right.
Let Abby answer the question.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Az.
Okay. In lieu of
Luke.
kiss, marry, kill,
Okay.
What are we doing?
Uh,
Oh, Cindy Crosby. Yeah.
this is all right, Jen.
We're just gonna take a break.
Which player/coach would you, one, have as your Uber driver,
Oh.
two, have as your work manager, and three, have as your roommate for 6 months? So kiss is one.
Oh,
Wait.
Don't
Okay,
say
so-
kiss.
Yeah.
So swap out
Throw me
kiss.
off.
Swap out
Cindy Crosby. I mean.
swap
Sorry,
out kiss
Ew.
with which player/coach would you want as your Uber driver?
Gosh, what's with your face?
Okay.
I'm thinking so hard right now.
He's got a guess.
Yeah, burp me.
Uh,
Ew.
what are we doing? All right. For me,
It's late.
Uber is Evgeny Malkin.
Why?
Why? Because of these Russian?
No, what? No, just because I feel like he would have some great stories, but that's all I kind of want from Evgeny Malkin is just kind of, you know, some good stories.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Uber driver, I'm going with Dad Matt Cullen.
Oh, he's not okay.
It doesn't have to be active
Dad?
because he was like
a dad to the
To the
team. He
team,
was
yeah.
old, so he was like a
that's
dad.
what I mean.
dad.
So like
That's good. That's a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Manager,
Who have as your work manager?
Mike Sullivan.
Todd Reardon.
You'll get nothing done.
I'll get away with murder.
You would. Todd Reardon's like, what are we doing today? Working. Sounds great, guys. Keep up the good work.
I'll tell you what you're doing
Yeah.
today.
Todd's like, okay, all right. Let me get a list.
And three have as your roommate for. I was out of the picture.
What do you mean? What? Am
Why
I
would I
doing
be-
something with this guy?
No, it's just I'm not living with a player or coach.
Oh, okay.
So if this
Well, you
was-
made it.
Jansen seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, Jansen did seem pretty cool.
Jansen was a cool
Jansen
guy.
is a pretty low maintenance guy that
Yeah.
we learned from him
Yes.
having him on the podcast.
Look at that.
All he does, yeah, cross
He loves his dog.
He loves his dog, Fox.
Follow him on Instagram. I found the account.
Very
It's
good.
Fox
Oh, the
FAWKES.
dog has
I had
an
to look
Instagram.
hard
Yes,
for this.
not him.
No.
He does too,
He does
but
too.
he doesn't post on.
figured.
No, so Jansen's pretty cool. He's low key. All he really cares about is drinking hot milk for some reason. Like that's a
Yeah.
weird trait, but he has a milk frother. So if I just feel like I get him a milk frother, he'd be okay.
I have a frother.
Thanks, Jen.
So
Yeah, I would go Jansen. Jansen because we had
Jansen This is a good one. I would take Jansen. There's many.
There's many. I would like to have like
You know who looked cool? Like when he was playing and then just saw him as a dad, pretty cool. Tyler Kennedy. Seemed
Tyler
like a
Kennedy.
Cool
He
guy.
seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Colby
would be a little
Armstrong?
weird.
No, I'd like him.
I don't know. I feel
I'd
a
like
little
Colby.
weird. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much
Josh Getzoff. He's not a player.
it. Yeah, it's not
What's his
bad.
last name?
Gets off.
To come see.
Well, it could be anyone within the hockey community. So
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've got a
Getsy.
question
All
for
right.
you guys.
Oh,
Any questions for the ladies? I know they're here to
Ready?
say
do you guys? This is for the wives, not you, Jen. Sorry.
no.
Do you guys actually love us doing the secretly want the Penguins to lose?
Max Talbot.
Ooh, that's a good one. Do you guys want us to secretly lose the Penguins so that way we stop doing
And
the
you
podcast?
can't lie because
I know Lauren's
Lauren is
answer.
watching.
At a pre-show.
I love Hawthorne, so I'd like our nights back.
Abby?
Go Pens.
I've kind of resigned to the fact that I've lost you to hockey. So
What's 3 more weeks?
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
But I'd be
But
a lot
I
more
like-
happier
yeah.
when the Penguins win the Stanley Cup.
or
that's good.
angry.
That's
Could
true.
Go.
If we
Rocky
don't,
Road.
if we don't win the cup,
I am
it
not-
could get bad.
Okay. Josh was like, I want this episode to be
We'll be back on
over.
Wednesday.
Oh, NES says my wife hates me doing YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
They just don't support our dreams, you know?
Is it because we're doing all the household chores and holding down the fort while you're gone every night?
Wow, this is getting
Yeah, this is gonna really like
I don't
intense.
I don't know. I'm still putting the kids to bed while watching the game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And I like do stuff.
Do you?
You show us that list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a short list, but it's important things.
No, you do.
That's look nice
Oh.
save, Abs. Thanks. All right, all right.
Wait. Oh, I do have one.
you
question.
long enough.
Why did you want to do this?
Oh yeah, good question, Jen.
I know. I was looking right
I
at
think
Jen.
it was a team effort.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'm
It was
pretty
definitely-
sure
it stemmed
was
from you.
spearheaded by you.
You were like, "Oh, I want to be on the podcast."
I feel like the people.
No, they don't.
Oh, God.
I know what
You
they're
didn't say
gonna say.
anything. The people want to know you guys. more.
Yeah.
The collective.
The collective.
Yeah.
That's what
Oh,
we're
is that
calling
what
it.
it is?
It was the Penguins collective.
Thanks for
We
watching,
call them
Jen.
Penguins
Thanks-
Collective.
yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
Jen's really.
Yeah.
She's like,
That's the group.
it's our name of the podcast, but yeah,
So yeah,
The
The
essentially,
collective
yeah.
want to know you guys more.
yeah.
I mean,
And I'm sure
And
they
you
got.
guys don't talk as much as
We kind of do.
I think we do.
We do.
I
That's what
watch
told
it.
them.
I do watch it.
Yeah.
Clearly.
They want to know more about you.
I didn't even know the name.
It's Pen Collective.
The
like
Penguins
Ryan
Collective,
Collective.
podcast?
No, it's the Penguins Collective.
Exactly.
And I mean this in all the. Shut up.
You want
Just
me
put
to-
up.
Here you go, Jen.
That's a good thing, right?
Yeah. You
Thank you, Ben. You're my favorite of the collective.
Of not NES. You just crapped on
Oh, and I
NES.
love NES too.
There you go.
I
It's
love
what you
all
made it
of
feel
you.
bad.
Just wait until all of them start commenting. What about me?
Yeah, what about me? On behalf of the collective, I recognize her comment and affirm it. Well,
Appreciate it,
yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, let's blow her mind one more time.
Everyone do it. Everyone do it.
What do we do?
Are we doing
Together?
it
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
All right, well, guys, I don't know what's going on.
Wait.
Guys, thank you so much for joining this episode of.
The Penguins Collective.
Thank you so much, guys. You can find us live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you,
It's all of them.
It's all of them.
Reds.
And
Because
if you're
who's there anymore?
no, it's dead.
I didn't even know
We
what
also
was
we're also on all your favorite podcasts. I was going to say Spotify platforms. All your favorite podcast platforms like Spotify, Apple, Google, wherever you find them. We appreciate you guys listening.
You don't have to yell.
How are you even related to us?
Can I get this outro out? Thank you.
He does this all the time. Like, what's the point of a microphone?
If I yell loud enough, they'll hear me.
If you want us back, like and subscribe.
Yeah, this isn't your child's like YouTube, like Danny Goes here.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you stick around after this. I really do. I hope you do.
We'll be back.
Guys, we always end it. Jen, wait, where are you going?
Oh,
We always end it by saying, "Let's go Pens."
I got a
So,
cramp.
all right, guys. All right.
So bad.
We'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully, the Penguins will get into the playoffs.
Let's
And
go
as
Pens.
always,
Let's go, Pens!